Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty, back with another episode of the GTM show, and today we've got some string cheese from 7-Eleven on the show. And how did this wind up on the show? The flavors that are involved here. And right next to these, in their little dairy cooler that they have at 7-Eleven, they have like cheese from Kraft, and I think it was Sargento, but they're normal mixes. They're like cheese sticks with little bits of bacon in them, or a cheese stick with maybe pepper flakes or something like that in there. Not 7-Eleven. They had to go above and beyond. The ones that I could find, there were 3 different flavors I found. One of the flavors is horseradish and chive. Take that in right there. There you go. Another flavor is Chipotle garlic. Take that in. And also pesto and sun-dried tomato. So yeah, 3 very odd flavor choices. And what's even more odd is, as you see, it's like chunk. You know, I thought, you know, string cheese, you're going to be pulling this apart. And at some point in time, you're going to be peeling off a piece of string cheese that has a big clump of something attached to it. Others will have nothing attached to them. I just find that pretty strange. I'm pretty sure that the nutrition facts vary on these from you know, item to item here, and also the ingredients are going to vary. We're just going to skip all that for this one. Which one should we go in first? All right, the one with the garlic on it, I think that's going to be a lingering flavor, so we're going to save that one for last, which I think horseradish is probably bordering upon that line there. So here on our 7-Eleven threefer, we're going to start off with the pesto and sun-dried tomato one. All right, I pretty much split that all the way down, and there you go. There's a better look at the string cheese right there. So you can see the bits of pesto and sun-dried tomato. I say bits of pesto. I wonder if it's like some kind of a sauce that they've just mixed in, or if it's just like the herbs and stuff that would be involved. Who knows? You can hear that? It's raining outside. Good grief. I can get a good pull going on here. All right. There we go. Pulling it off. And you see there's like chunks stuck to the cheese. So that's how they're doing it. I guess it works. All right. Down the hatch with the pesto and sun-dried tomato string cheese. Oh, yeah. Real strong pesto flavor going on there. And I do, yeah, you can kind of taste the sun-dried tomatoes going on. Both of those together mixing in comes across kind of pimento-like, kind of red pepper-like. And any concern I have going forward on, you know, the large chunks of stuff that's in here, gone. It's working perfectly. And the pesto flavor on there is nice and fresh and gardeny flavored. I like that too. I'm going to give this a solid 4 out of 5. All right, moving on to the horseradish and chive one. All right, and there's that one out of the wrapper right there. You can see large chunks through some of it. All right, and then you can see on other portions where there's like nothing going on whatsoever. All right, let's just get a piece of that going on. All right, down the hatch with the horseradish and chive one. It takes a few minutes for the horseradish to come in. It's mild. It's not the kind of horseradish that's got like the sting to it. It's going to clear your sinuses like wasabi burn. But it's kind of got a faint flavor. All right, let me take another snap at this and see if we can like cake it up. You know, build up the flavor some. Yeah, the more you snack on it, the more you kind of build up the flavor, but it never reaches like a real thick flavor with a sting at all. There's no burn. The chives, can't even taste those. They're just there for looks, really. The horseradish itself would have come across as the same color as the cheese that they used here, so they had to do something. That was kind of a letdown. I could snack on it, but I wouldn't be a repeat offender of that one at all. I'm going to give that one a solid 3 out of 5. All right, last but not least, the Chipotle garlic one. All right, and there's that one out of the wrapper right there. It looks like a hot dog with chunks in it. This one I could smell. As soon as I cracked open the wrapper, you could smell the Chipotle going on there, the seasoning. It smelled a lot like a barbecue sauce. Out of all of them, this is probably the best smelling one. All right, there's a chunk there. You can see, yeah, you get like the bits, whatever that is, the Chipotle pepper maybe. Definitely not bits of garlic. Wrong color. Down the hatch. All right, right up front, this one's got a little sting. And then you get like a smoky flavor going on, a little peppery flavor. The garlic, just not getting the garlic. Down the hatch with another bit. Yeah, this one's all about the Chipotle pepper flavor. The garlic, if it's there, it might be what's throwing off the Chipotle flavor a little bit, giving it a slight surliness. but definitely not adding any type of a strong garlic flavor to it at all. This has come across more as like a Chipotle barbecue flavor. Mixed with the overall texture of the string cheese, it's almost like eating like a spicy barbecue chicken that's cold, like some next day rotisserie chicken from the grocery store. It's not bad. Overall, I like this one better than the horseradish one. I kind of put it up there with the first one that we did, the pesto and sun-dried tomato one. Like if they had these like 2 for something, those are the 2 I would pick up. I wouldn't pick up the horseradish one again. So for the Chipotle one, I'm going to give that one a solid 4 out of 5. All right, so there you have it, a 3-fer of string cheese from 7-Eleven here on the GTM show. Don't forget, you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here and go have a rotten day.